Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch from the future. I forgot to do an intro or a walking into the store to the video that you're about to see, which has been more and more lately. I don't know why. I guess I was just caught up in conversation because David and I went to the store together. So this is the intro, but basically I went to my Michael's today. We went into town to see, well, actually I went to town to get the second part of Andy's birthday present to send him out. And that was a success, by the way, yay. And wanted to see if there was new yarn, and there was new yarn. So I wanted to share with you guys and let you see everything that I saw that was new. And I will be back at the end of the video because, you know, even though I am striving to be good, you know, I came home with something, couple somethings, a bag of somethings. You know I did. Come on, let's not kid ourselves. But I wanted to come home with a lot more. I did see a lot of really beautiful things. So without further ado, let me can it and get on to showing you everything that was there, and then I'll show you what I came home with. Maybe some of it will surprise you and maybe some of it won't. So I will see you at the end of the video. Bye guys. Okay, so we are starting out with this new yarn here. There's quite a few different colors of it. This is the Eco Naturals. It is kind of, it feels to me like a blanket yarn, only it's obviously recycled fabric, which is awesome, by the way. I know in a second here I'm going to show you more of the deets on it. It is a limited time only. And we see here it's a bulky 7 millimeter hook, US 10.75. The price is $7.99. 100% recycled polyester. Made from recycled plastic, which is polyester. I love that. I love the recycled lines that Michael's is doing. We got 200 yards here, 5.29 ounces, 183 meters, 150 grams. Made in China. This is navy blush. And like I said, these are pretty soft feeling. And they do feel like a smaller blanket yarn. This is pretty. Did I not show the color name on that one? Hopefully I go back to it, but I don't know what I was... Anyway. Charcoal. So that one's slightly darker than the one up top there. And then we got Cranberry, which I love the color of that one. It's almost like snowy cranberries kind of to me. Then what's this? Dusty Rose. That one's pretty also. And then that one's also pretty. Quite a few of these are pretty. Jade, which I suppose a jade stone has got some other colors thrown in there too, right? So that might be an acceptable name. No, they're acceptable. They're nice names. This one is Bark. That one's actually very fitting. I like that one. I like that color too. And then it looked like this bottom row was all, or the next to bottom row was all the same exact color. That's the color Snow. I'm not entirely sure if that was the one at the top that I think I missed the name of. Maybe it was. Sorry. I was so excited to see the new yarn when I got in. Dijon is this one. It's like Dijon mustard. And then I think there's one more, which is, drum roll. Oh, I missed it. Hopefully you guys saw it. That's the beauty. You guys could go back. Like, while it's playing through on my voiceover, I can't go back and look. Unless past Heather was smart and held it back up again, but I don't think I did. Nope.
Coughing!
Apologize for that. I thought I had my volume off. But there's a shot anyway, and that is a different color that I missed at the top. I'll have to have another excuse to go back, I guess. Sorry. There were some empty shelves at the bottom of this, so I suppose that implies there's other colors to come. But there were several colors of this yarn that were in, and these are the ones that do kind of remind me of the Picasso yarn. I've heard someone else say this also, and they are it does kind of remind me of that. This is the natural Marl, and this one does have some wool in it, just so you guys know. It is another limited time yarn. I don't remember if Picasso has some wool in it or not from the Ice Yarns. This is the color Spice. This one is very, very pretty. We have a medium 4-weight yarn. These are also $7.99. See, we have a little bit of wool there. It's a polyester, acrylic, and wool blend. And this one is gorgeous if you are somebody who can use the wool. These are made in Turkey, I see. Look at that gorgeousness. It's almost, the coloring is almost the fluff part too, like kind of like the way the coastal cotton was, where it had the whiter inside, like the chainette inside or whatever was the white, and the coloring was the fuzz on it. So they had several of these neutral shades. Like, I think I actually hold one up. Yeah, see, I think this one is the coal, and I hold that up next to it just to, is this one coal? Yep. I hold that up next to it just to show you the difference, but it is pretty obvious after the fact. And then here's yet another one that's a lighter one. I think that's Pearl. All very pretty, just varying shades. And then there's Plum, which is pretty, like a pinky plum. And then the last one that they had is also very, very pretty. Dark Sapphire. I like it. I like that a lot. So remember, these are limited time only. Very nice. Hopefully there's some other colors to be coming. But there's a look again at what they have. And then my store did have some anniversary cakes, you guys. I was surprised to see those. I didn't think on the website they were listed. And then they had some of the other, actually, I think they had all of the other new cakes in. They have what looks to be a spot for more anniversary cakes, but they did have these, which I had fun trying to get out with one hand. Luckily, they had those little plastic ties or whatever around them. Here's some of the info, and this was called Blue Hues. 6 super bulky. They still seem more like a 5 to me, but maybe a small 6. And then they had this beautiful rainbowy gem right here, which was Teal Zeal. It's a fun name. And even though it looks a little different, it's just wound a little different. So to me, the yellows kind of popped out more on this one, but that was also a Teal Zeal. I believe the full price for these, I think I go back to check at the end of this section. That was another blues one, but I believe the price for those is $39.95 if I remember correctly. But I got too distracted by the spice cakes. They're so beautiful. I believe I just saw that was Blue Wave, but again, that's the beauty. You can rewind if you also missed it. I cannot go back while this is going. I just have to talk in forward motion here. But there are the deets on this one. 100% acrylic, size 6. And this is part of the Color Me Bold line. Also a limited time only cake. And these are so pretty. They kind of remind me of the Red Heart Roll With It tweeds, except a thicker version, because the Roll With It tweeds were a size 4. But these are just gorgeous. They're so pretty. Indiegogo. They had some kind of fun names in some of these too. Very pretty cakes. Just kind of tweeted up rainbows here. This one was awesome. It was very pretty. Did it focus? Stage lights. There we go. I really like that one. There's a lot of reds in this line, which I'm not complaining about, but it's very pretty. And then the pink and purple one, which is also very pretty, raspberry rainbow. And it's not that I didn't expect these to be soft, but these were a lot softer than I thought they would be. I don't know why. I guess I expected them to be a little more like tea cakes, and they are softer than the tea cakes are. That one particularly reminded me of some of the Red Heart tweeds that I had. Excuse me, that I had. Oh, this one's so gorgeous. Ginger Snap, so pretty. It's got a little bit of like orange tweeted in with some light tans and some browns. It's such a pretty cake right there. I don't usually use 5s or 6s, but I would definitely use these. Dark Spark, I think, is my favorite of them, even more than the brown one. Imagine those two mixed together. I think that would make a gorgeous anything. And then Cherry Sunshine. Oh, that's such a gorgeous name for a gorgeous yarn. It's so pretty. Those were the spice cakes. And then I think we do, yep, we have another little look-see down here. I think I just wanted to show you the deets here again. Did I check the price? Come on past, Heather, don't disappoint me. Past Heather was not checking those deets. Or not checking the price anyway. I'm pretty sure that they were $39.95. Oh, past Heather. So disappointed. But I must have been pretty excited to get over here to this. Now there were some more blank shelves again, but they had these gorgeous cloud cakes, the limited time cloud cakes. They do have a section with cloud cakes that seem to be staying, thankfully. So happy about that. But these are the limited time only ones. And how gorgeous is this one that I'm holding right now? Oh my goodness. It's so pretty, in fact. Does it say Cinnamon Swirl? Oh my gosh. And there's some of the deets on that for you. Hopefully I got it in close enough for you. I know they say it's a 4-weight. I very much disagree with that. I would call it a 3-weight yarn. I always have. But I suppose you do want to treat it more loosely like a 4-weight because it's a pretty delicate little yarn. But that's okay. Oh, look at the gorgeousness. So pretty. So pretty. Then we have another very neutrally one right here, upside down. Very pretty. It's got kind of a cream mixed in there with these grays shades. So nice. Gutsy grays. I loved holding all of these. Like, if you didn't hear my absolute rant on them last year when was it last year when they first came out? I said I would just, even if I didn't work with them, I would just hold one for comfort and, oh, I love it. This one's Poison Ivy, and that one is beautiful. I almost thought that it was the kelp color when I first saw it, and I was confused why it was a limited edition, but it's not. I mean, it's clearly not once I looked again at it. There are some different shades going on in there, but it's pretty similar. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous rainbow of color. So pretty. Sun and sea. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. And then I'm pretty sure that I have this color from when they first came out online last time. Rah Rah Raspberry. Now, whether it was called that or not, I have to look and see what the name of mine is. I don't have it next to me, of course, but oh, it's so pretty. And it goes with this one. I'm pretty sure those are the same raspberry colors, only this is Magenta Madness, and it's so pretty. The pinks and the purples, I love it. I love everything about this. I love everything about all of these. Like, there's nothing a cloud cake can do that I don't love, I don't think. And here's another solid. It's just absolutely beautiful. I love it. And then I think this was the last one that they had, which is also very, very pretty. Royal Treatment. Love it so much. I think it's so pretty. All the different blue hued stripes. So there is the beautiful cloud cakes, and those I believe are $12.99 at regular price, if I didn't show it in the details here. And then there was a lot of different like plush yarns that were here that were definitely new. There was two different kind right here. There was three different kind right here. This is the Cozy Sherpa, and they had some gorgeous colors in this. As you can see, 93 yards, 85 meters worth of Sherpa yarn for $9.99. I thought it was funny that this was made in Vietnam. Like, that's not funny, but like that's not a normal place that I see yarn made from, like, at least not these days. I was telling David at the store, you usually see it from Turkey or the US or China, but Vietnam's not one. This gorgeous color. Look at that. And this stuff is so soft, you guys. I don't like working with yarn that is this big, but I kind of thought using it to join something like to join like big squares maybe, or to join a mile a minute, or even to just border a blanket, that might be really nice. Like, really nice. I could only imagine making squares or something out of that, or just making a big granny square for a blanket out of it. Oh my gosh. Not to mention, like, those of you that actually make like teddy bears and things like that out of it. That would be the softest teddy bear on the planet. This stuff is amazing feeling. This one is called Blanc, which is French for white. Very nice. I think I was wearing like the same socks and sandal combination last time I did a Michaels video. So I'm wearing these crazy colored socks with like some sandals. And like the same crazy colored socks too. Sorry. I just kept looking down at my feet and I was like, isn't that what I was wearing last time too? I have a few crazy colored socks, so it was not a big surprise. Anyway, this one is a different soft, nice one. This is Cozy Fur, but it is also for $9.99. It was also made in Vietnam. It's just got a slightly different like feel to it than the Sherpa. This is more like the Lion brand faux fur. And this was in the wrong spot, so I think I do end up skipping the shelf that this was on because the whole shelf was white. So we just end up skipping that later. But I just got a face full of the pink yarn here, which is called pink. Sorry about that, but it is very soft, so at least it didn't hurt. Gold Frost. So I have, as the winter months approach, I have that tutorial for Santa's favorite hat, and I've used a bunch of different colors. Like I made Damon a black hat with, it uses the faux fur as the trim around it. I made Damon a black hat with like pink trim. I've made all sorts of different trims. So this would also be lovely for the trim if you wanted to use like these different yarns like this, because it would make a nice soft trim. But, and there's, you know, some of the colors would go nicely paired with, like the white obviously and stuff would go with it, but you could pair it with whatever color you want. And then this is also a super soft, cozy heathered. I had to throw that in this video, cozy heathered. This is in the colorway Amber. It's this beautiful copper color, but it's another like blanket yarn type feeling, soft, size 6. It's very nice feeling yarn. And there was a lot of colors in this, a lot. In fact, this whole end cap side was all of this. This is Irish Cream. And all of them have like this, like it was like colors spray painted over it kind of look. This is Grape, which I'm sure is next to Plum. Yep, that is Plum. And then Sea Pine. And then the color Ink. And what are you? Gray. Some of them had whole shelves of the color and some of them were split in half. This is Sand. I believe next to it is just black, but we shall see. Yep, just black. Light Blue. And these have actually had their price tags marked on them, which is $9.99. Camo. And then Barely Pink, which this was more of a like fleshy color. And next to this beautiful like crimson red, called Rosewood, actually. I think we're on the last 2 colors, or last 1 color. Misty Rose, which I decided to compare next to the Barely Pink. They're pretty similar. Misty Rose is a darker color. I think that was it, actually. All right, so I'm back. It seemed like just like a second. For you guys, it was actually longer this time. Usually it's the other way around. So you saw everything. What did you think? Did you like it? What was your favorite thing? What was my favorite thing? My favorite thing was the cloud cakes, for sure. I think from what I saw. Yeah, I gotta go with the cloud cakes. Always, because I love them. But I did really like the yarn that I said was like the Picasso yarn that had the wool in it. Because I really love, I love that spice color. But let me show you what I brought home. And I'm sure you know what I will want to get, judging by what I didn't get, right? Like what I'll be bringing home next time. So I'm going to start with the stuff that's no longer as new, but I did pick up one more each of my favorite thing ever right now, the Facet Yarns, in the colors that I'm obsessed with. They restocked again, and they had 3 of each again, but I just grabbed 1 of each. So if you've never seen them before, Facet Yarn is, I know it wasn't in today's video, but it is a roving yarn that is fairly new. I would still count it as new yarn at Michael's. I've just covered it in videos before. I've hauled it. I've done shopping videos with it. I even did a walkthrough online when it wasn't available yet in stores because I was dying to get my hands on it. And I'm still so happy and equally as excited about it. But it is a lot like Red Heart Unforgettable, or a thinner version of Lion Brand Landscapes, which you know I'm a big fan of. If you've been around any time anyway, you know that I'm a big fan of it. This one in particular, oh, and it is 100% acrylic. Yes, it is. It is considered a medium 4-weight. I would definitely call it more of a 4-weight than Red Heart, but not by much. Just because I've seen, like, roving goes thick and thin, thick and thin. And maybe I've just been luckier with this than with the Red Heart. But I've seen it very thin Red Hearts compared to this. Like, this does seem to at least thicken out a decent amount for the roving. Anyway, so this one is in the color Storm. And this beautiful one that is, I always call it Witch's Brew. It's not. It is the color Juniper. But it is all these beautiful witchy colors to me with purples and greens, and they fade in this purpley blue color right here. It's gorgeousness. And to me, it is like, if you looked into a witch's cauldron, I feel like you would just find this bubbling away in there. It's almost like an ectoplasm green hanging out over here. It's very Halloween-y to me, and I love it. And if they have it year-round, it'll be like Halloween all year round, especially paired with Flame. It is called Flame. I just wanted to be sure I was right. Flame, Storm, and Juniper together, to me, are like a perfect Halloween. And my aim is to make a Halloween blanket. So I have been collecting these as they come in, basically. Since I have not made an online order, I don't think I've pretty much just gone to the store since I've been doing like videos and wanted to shop around with you guys and stuff. So I got these. And these are the more normal, the older yarns. Then out of what we saw today, I was pretty reserved, I think. I came home with 2 of these absolutely gorgeous, soft, wonderful cloud cakes that are in the color Cinnamon Swirl. I just wanted to be sure. But there's 2 of them. And look at that beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous colors. It's not quite a gold, but it is like a golden tan color that is in there, mixed with like this cinnamon brown and a chocolatey brown, and then this cream, and then there's a really light tan in there. There's so much going on. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 colors of stripes in there, and it's so pretty. It is so pretty. I love it so much. I would do anything for like this version of a cloud cake to mix in, like it just really light oranges mixed in with it and everything. I think that would be beautiful. That's what's not in the store yet. Online, there is a yellowy orange cloud cake. That would go beautiful with this. I think I may need to put an online order in if my store does not get these in soon. I have found a purpose for you already, little cake. Anyway, I'll stop talking to my yarn now. But I got 2 of these. Oh my gosh, I love feeling these. I love feeling these. So I got those. And then I got a common theme with me lately. It's not really lately. It's just that lately I've been giving into it more. I got the rainbow. I got, is it Sea and Sun or Sun and Sea? I can't remember now. I just did the voiceover part of the video too. Sun and Sea. So I got the Sun and Sea, which is like, to me, this just beautiful Technicolor rainbow. I think it's stunning. I can't tell if my light is... No, I think you can see the separate gold and orange color in there. But there's like a rust orange and then a very bright gold. And then there's 2 different blues. One is almost a cornflower blue and one is like a really deeper, like maybe an indigo blue. And then there is this sea glass green almost mixed in with the... It's just absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, like I would call this, I call a lot of things a Technicolor rainbow. I know that. And I know that probably most of what I'm calling a Technicolor rainbow probably isn't even Technicolor. But that's like my description for it. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. Because I know Technicolor was just like the term when they started colorizing things back in the day. I know it is. But that's still the term. I think like Bon Jovi used that in a song. Like John used it in one of his solo songs, I think. And it's stuck with me ever since. I call stuff that I find just a certain, like in my mind, I pictured a Technicolor rainbow. And ever since then, I use it for I don't know. I'm ridiculous. And along the same theme, I guess, if you didn't think that I was getting a Karen anniversary cake, you were wrong. I really wanted to get, I saw online that they had sprinkled cakes. There's like 3 different colors of sprinkles. There's several online that I wanted, but this one was very pretty. And I had a 40% off coupon. And, I can verify the price now. Normal price is $39.99. And I'm going to tell you right now that this week there was no sales that I could see. Let me double check that and see if I'm... Well, my coupon wouldn't have worked if there was not or if there was a sale. So... They ring them up so oddly. Anyway, sorry. I was staring at... Anyway, so I'm sorry. They ring them up so oddly, though. Like, it says... I had also used a voucher, and it says... So between the coupon took $16 off. My 40% coupon did, because it was a $40 item, basically. And then my voucher took off different, like for different items. It was a $15 voucher, but it took off like so much for this item, so much for that item. And so for the anniversary cake, it took off $4.24. So the way they rung it up, the final price after coupon and voucher, I guess, was $19.95. Oh no, there's the beginning price. I missed the beginning price, so I thought it said 1 Karen anniversary cake at $19.95 minus $16 minus $4.24, and I was like, well, that would make it like they owed me $1. But I see now where it had started out as $39.95. Yeah. If I did not have the 40% off coupon, I would not have gotten it because there was no sale. But yeah, I had it, so I got one. And I'm happy to have it because it's beautiful. And I think I like to have 2 of them, but if I don't get another one, I thought, I have several of the brown ones from last year, the chocolate fountains that I got obsessed with. And I thought it might look really pretty with that because this is so technicolory, rainbowy, right? And I thought like with the different shades of brown in the chocolate fountain that it might go really pretty together. I don't know. I just thought, yeah, if I only end up with one, then it might mix pretty well. This is almost like a rainbow sherbet. Like, look at the colors in that. So pretty. So pretty. I can't wait for the sprinkle one. You can't even get the sprinkle ones online right now. But I really, really want to get one of those. So that is everything that I got. And see, I told you I only came home with some stuff in a bag, not like a whole crazy amount. I can tell you right now I want to go back for more of the cloud cakes. I still want to get more of these, even though they're not part of the new cakes and stuff. I want to get some of the spice cakes. I want to get some of the eco natural? The ones that remind me of the Picasso yarn. I want to get those. At least 2 of the colors. 3 of the colors. They kind of remind me of the coastal cotton too. I think I said that in the voiceover. Obviously they're not cotton, but like the way they're structured, because there's like the main chain in the middle, and then the fluff around the outside is the coloring, which is probably the wool content in this, I'm guessing. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's the acrylic. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But the coastal cotton was like that, where it had the cotton or whatever going through the middle, and then the coloring was like kind of like fluff around it a little bit. So it reminds me of that structurally. But I digress. So I definitely want to go back when there's like a sale, or I have some coupons, or maybe if I get gift cards for any reason. Although my birthday's already gone by, so I don't I don't see myself getting any gift cards unless I win the lotto and I get gift cards. Why, that wouldn't make any sense. Unless the Michael's fairy comes by. Anyway, so I'm going to end this, and hopefully you enjoyed looking at them. But I would love to know what your favorite is, like what's your favorite kind that you saw today, and what your favorite colors were. There was a lot of beautiful in this video. Yeah, so there's a lot to go through. So yeah, let me know. I have been dropsy with this thing lately. All right, let me know. And I have a lot of videos. I have like 3 different packages that came today, so I have 3 different videos to show. Not like happy mail, well, they're all happy, but like 3 different videos to make from them, and I have a lot of videos coming. All right, so I love you guys, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.